got a good answer if that was the case. Jesup, they do get the tip on the possession and go towards that south basket. Amanda Treptow now with Larson in hand with that ball, working around the arch, trying to see if they can be the first ones to score on that board. We'll talk more about last night's contest with AP. Boys and girls losing over against the Falcons last night as O'Connor takes that deep three, and Treptow will pull down the rebound, get fouled as she tries to put that thing back up. An odd late afternoon game with Grundy Center girls tipping off here at 4. Boys set to tip off at 5:30 or thereabouts. Free throw comes up from Treptow. That one's in. Amanda on the year, 14.3 points per game. Gets that second one in there on the free throw. And here comes Grundy Center. An ICL West opponent. And an ease in right side doesn't go for Lainey Thorin. The Grundy Center will remain with a possession, and a deep three from the outside from Beck is going to drop in, and there's the Spartans taking that 1-point advantage right now. Head coach the Jesup Jayhawks is Jordan Conrad. Ball taken away, turnover for Grundy Center. Fast break from Wallace, comes left side, and Larson will tag her for her first foul of the afternoon. 6:39 to play. Wallace free throw swishes right in there. Another one up. Put it on the rail, take it inside. Wallace, almost 10-point per game, 36% shooter. And the ball's loose. Treptow, the intended receiver on that, gets loose, and Treptow will chase it down out of bounds. Comes off of her hands, and Grundy Center will inbound it. Thorin. Flank the right side, but Wallace will bring it across the midcourt. Offense into motion, double team down low, and there was Larson. Knocks that one out. And now Natalie O'Connor. Flank right side, Lang over to Larson. Bounce baseline. O'Connor tries to bounce it into Treptow. It will come off of Grundy Center. Wide open right side, there's Lang. Right side of the rim, no good. Pulled down by Lainey Pilcher, and she'll get the foul and get a chance to go to the free throw line. An AP last night, Grundy Center tonight. The opponent, Jayhawks, back in action on Tuesday up at Denver. Next Friday over at Dyke New Hartford on the road. Won't be back home until a Monday night game on the 1st against Columbus. Free throw in for Lane. Sinks both of those. We'll see Grundy Center how they can follow up here. Redding, Wallace, Thorin, Beck, Gardner, all in for Grundy Center. Now Laney goes all the way. She was hoping to draw that foul, but she's going to get that to go in. Foul inside. We're going to see that called against Treptow. That'll be her first personal. That is the team's second foul for the Jayhawks. Quick lob into Redding. Covered by Pilcher, looking for an opening. Redding going to force that back up top of the key. 5.5 to go, first quarter. And now a wide open shot from Thorin. Back of the rim, comes up. Treptow pulls it down, and she's on her way to that south hoop. Force it down to O'Connor. Back out to Lang. They'll work the perimeter on this with the offense. Looked like a good luck baseline, but they're going to instead work that around the arch, and just as it was written, I'm sure, Larson to the hole. Extend that lead, 8-5. I'm sure these girls looking for a little bit of revenge after that loss last night over at AP, 52-44. When we talk to head coach Jordan Conrad at halftime of the boys' game, we'll get more details on last night's game and recap what has taken place here this afternoon. Jump possession. As that ball battles around a little bit, it will be the Spartans, and now Wallace. Inbound to Gardner. And that one's going to be loose. Turnover back to Jesup. Pilcher, take a 10-foot shot from Treptow, no good. Pilcher trying to get in there and pull that board. Not ahead of Thorin. Across the midline. 4:15 to go. Right side. Jesup defensively. Little loose one-on-one pressure. Wide open near side with Redding. Taking it high up, under 4 minutes now. Lobby inside to Thorne, and Thorne will draw the foul. Block inside from Treptow. She's going to have her second personal foul. And we will see if coach is going to make a transition as he goes to the bench. He's going to go ahead and send Sailor Youngblood in. She already had her jersey off, ready to go. Treptow comes in. Slap the hands of her teammates as she makes her way, sit next to the coach, and the free throw up. Right through there. Thorin now with 2 points, and a timeout is being taken, as we'll see the coaches make the adjustments that they need to here in the halfway point of this first quarter. Looking ahead to the schedule, heading into next week, middle school boys basketball going to be at home against St. Pat's. I think that's 8th grade only, or one game in there. Middle school girls basketball against Dunkerton, that's at home. As we said, high school girl and boy doubleheader. That's going to be up at the Cyclone Center up in Denver. High school wrestling at home. That's going to be a makeup that was supposed to be right before Christmas time. But high school wrestling with Hudson and Columbus, that'll be Tuesday night. Early dismissal for the school on Wednesday. If you're a parent, probably want to be aware of that. 8-7, score is tightened up. Now Larson flanks right side, finds Pilcher, eyes at hoop, comes baseline, going to see the ball stripped away. Turnover back towards Grundy center, across the midcourt line. Come right side, Wallace. Very focused defense as you look at the faces of these Jayhawk players. Deep three, no good. Does come in the hands of Keister, I think is how you say that. Now Grundy center, back on defense. Lang saves it from going out of bounds, and Larson eyes a three. Ball comes back out. She'll cover her own rebound. Treptow gets Laney gets obstructed baseline, and trying to force that pass out to Lang. Grundy back on defense. Now O'Connor going to touch that line as she flanked it out to Sailor Youngblood. So we will see Grundy center. They take it back to under the floor, keep missing some shots. Eyeing some threes, step it in a little bit, comes right side, counted in for Grundy center. And that basket for Thorin. That'll take her to a total of 5 points right now. 9-8, Grundy center takes back the lead. 2:25. Two team fouls for Grundy center, 3 for Jesup. Natalie O'Connor. Little no look out to Pilcher, finds Lang. Near side to Larson. Little force into Lang. She's going to draw the foul as she gets that shot off. Thanks for all of them Everybody out there following along on the Jayhawk Sports Network, whether you're watching on YouTube or on Facebook, on your phone, or throwing it up on the big TV, maybe with your beverage of choice, as I'm getting some insight here. Cold day, decided to stay home. We always invite everybody to come out and see it in person. And Pilcher with a rebound. She tried to go up, couldn't make it happen, and there's Grundy center. Jesup will pull back on that defense in the guard court. Under 2 minutes. Force in from Thorin. Bounces up, gets her on board, puts it up again. That doesn't go. Laney will find it. Takes that left-handed dribble on her own, all the way to the hoop. Doesn't work. Misses the iron, lands in the hands of Keister. No look right side. Or Kester. She'll try that. I don't know if she's going for a three or a long pass on that. Now Lynn O'Connor looking for somebody. Yelling out, where are you in the middle? And Bella Dole knocks that away. Takes it back towards the Spartans. A deep three goes in for Wallace. Wallace with 5 points. Approaching the 60-second mark in the first quarter. Natalie gets one dribble. Saylor dish in to Larson. Back out to O'Connor. Lang's in the corner, but O'Connor on her way to the hoop's going to get that taken away from her. Grundy center going to slow things down, I'm sure here. Take that back. They decide to go for three with Dole in the right corner. 15-8 all of a sudden. Jesup has not scored since Grundy Center took the lead. Dish to O'Connor. Forced into Pilcher. And you kind of look at that defense, and they know where they're coming, and there's a Spartan defender just waiting to knock that ball out. Laney has 6 points here in the last 10 seconds. Grundy Center hanging on to it. Tight coverage on defense, but not going to drop from Wallace, and Jesup will just hang on to it. 10-15, or 15-10 is the score. Look at the leading scorers right now for both teams. You're looking at Pilcher sitting with with 6 points. 2 points for Alexis Larson. Amanda Tripto has 2 free throws in that first quarter. And then looking down at Grundy Center, 5 points for Wallace. You've got 3 coming off the bench with Dole. We just saw that deep 3. Thorin has 5, and Beck has 3 points to her name. Looking at this remainder of the schedule for next week, middle school boys basketball hosting Don Bosco. JV wrestling going to be at AGWSR. That's a conference meet for JV, or the conference tournament, I believe. Middle school boys basketball next Friday. Travel over to Grundy Center. Middle school girls will host the Spartans, and then high school girl-boy basketball doubleheader going to be over at Dyke New Hartford on Friday, with the conference meet for wrestling taking place 1 week from tonight up at Sumner Fred for varsity wrestling. Rolling in the second quarter. Treptow has it. Ducks out of the defender inside the key. Natalie O'Connor can't take that deep shot. Can't make it. She'll get another opportunity, I'm sure. Ball's in the paint. Redding kicks that back out. Right side with Dole. Quick passes, limited dribbles. You see these Spartans taking maybe one bounce in the pass. Jesup driving the lane, taking multiple dribbles. We've seen them turn that over, and eventually the Spartans spread that defense and find Redding inside at that center spot, and she's finally in the book. She's got her first basket. Right side Lang. Grundy center. Nice coverage there from Gardner. Almost drops out of bounds. Spartans offensively. Beck trying to bust in the lane. Push that back out to Wallace. Juke by Treptow. O'Connor's going to come in hard. 6:44 to go. Second period. Little force up. Gardner can't make it. Jesup quickly back on defense or offense. And that's the shot that Treptow relies on. Coming in there, hoping to get the drop, hoping to draw the foul. And that ball is loose. And Treptow will dive in, and we're going to see Grundy center. A little over and back. It will be the Jayhawk ball, and Natalie O'Connor will inbound that. This is the Jayhawk Sports Network from Heartland Technology. Thanks for joining us tonight. Now a shot right side. Natalie O'Connor. Nice two-point basket for her. She's in the book. Ooh, little struggle there. Ooh, wow. Thought Laney was going to get dinged in the foul, but a double dribble. Double dribble going to be the fault of Redding. Jayhawks have the ball back. Force into Treptow. Kick out baseline. Natalie O'Connor, she finds it. Nice little jumper for her. Back-to-back points. Makes it 17-14. Ball's loose again. Jesup retains it. Treptow, she eyes a three, comes in, 2 or 3 steps. Baseline can't find it. Pull down that rebound by Beck. Open shot right side, going to decide against it from Gardner. In with Redding. Backs into the paint and draws the foul. I don't know if that's going to be against Pilcher. Yeah, they're going to count that against Laney. That'll be her first personal, 5th team foul. Free throw up, drop that in. Back of the rim, no good. Rings around, no good. Jesup having some success early on here in this second quarter. Playing a little catch-up. Grundy Center has been slowed in their offense, and tight coverage. Defensively, give credit to Lang. Hands on the ball, gets it back for Jesup. And Laney forces through. No travel. Looked like that's what Thorne was hoping to happen. No whistles. Now Grundy Center back offensively. 4.5 to go till halftime. 3 rolls around, no good. O'Connor with it. Coming up at halftime, we'll hear from head coach on the boys' side, Joe Smines. He'll come up to the upper patio in the south gym. Alexis Larson, rim, top of the board, comes back to Grundy Center. Ball out of bounds. We will remain Grundy Center's ball. Nice little no-look down low. Mal Wallace can't get the shot. Kick it back out. Up high. No-go from Dole. But Grundy Center keeps getting the rebounds. Wide open left side. Draws the foul. No basket. off the hands of Thorin. So Natalie O'Connor will see her second personal foul of the game. Now J.C. Lang comes off the bench, and she will replace Natalie with her second foul. 6 points so far for Thorin on that free throw. Right through there. Take her to 7. Almost 3.5 minutes to go till halftime. A little lighter crowd, or at least a quieter crowd on hand tonight. Not as big of a student section as we've seen the last couple games. Laney inside the paint, dribbles back out. She wants a 3. Back of the rim, no good. Treptow, pull down, put up. That's her first field goal tonight. Grundy, slow it down. Now with Redding. Little hold up inside. Thorin. Jayhawks thought she was going to pass that back out. Ducks out. Goes to the hoop. Game makes it. 9 points for her. Wow. I'm not even sure that hit the net. Give credit to J.C. Lang on that 3. And now Redding. Coach Conrad didn't like that call at all. Redding get a chance to go to the free throw line. He's going to monitor this and see the question on that call. First free throw in for Redding. Well, timeout is wanted. Under 2 minutes to play. As that does give Redding 5 total points with those free throws as we're sitting here just before halftime. As I did say, we get a chance to talk to head coach Joe Smines on our halftime show. Last night the boys ended up on the downside over at Applington Parkersburg, 74-49. AP had a pretty strong first quarter and really sustained through the remainder of the game, shooting 29 of 49 the Falcons were compared to Jesup's 18 of 56. And now Amanda Treptow gets by 2 defenders, and the whistle is blown. Alexis Larson in the lane, almost slips loose. Ball's going to come towards the sideline. And that's it. We'll see Grundy center with it. You might as well put the headset on now that Luke Baldwin's still tardy, so Joe Smines gets to come on a little early, Coach. So
Luke know we play today?
Yeah, he said he had volleyball. I didn't know if he was playing or watching. He didn't really give me an answer, so now he's still running a little late.
No chance he's playing. He'd tear a hamstring or blow an Achilles.
Yeah. I know there's people out there. 3 points. Straight on shot. 7 points now. Actually, just give that a 2 for Reading. I'm sure might be some people think Luke and volleyball. They maybe think of the scene from Top Gun, but I'm not one of those. There's probably more people that don't see it that way.
Classic movie.
Ball is loose, turned back over. Jesup will have it. Laney keeps pushing that dribble. Down flow to Treptow. Up and in.
Good trap.
Nice turnover back with Treptow. Back-to-back points. They need to keep that going. Within 3 now. Grundy Center will look to take that last basket. Bounce it down low, and Reading puts a shot up, but she's going to get tagged before she can get that off. 5.3 seconds to go. That will be the third personal.
That's not a good foul.
For Treptow. Yeah, you got 3 fouls in the first half.
She got to be on the floor for us to be successful. That can't happen.
Other voice you hear is boys basketball coach Joe Smines. We'll catch up with him after we hear that horn. Second free throw doesn't work. Clock continues to roll, and we will have a jump possession that will keep that ball at the end of the floor. Inbound with Wallace. And Youngblood will come off the bench. We've only seen one reserve in for the Jayhawks here in this first half. Last second shot, not going to go for Grundy Center. And it is halftime. Jayhawks fighting back, still down 27-23 to Grundy Center. And bring in head basketball coach Joe Smines as we get a chance for you guys to prepare for an NICL West opponent with the Spartans here coming up. But over at AP last night, talk through what happened over there last night.
Yeah, obviously the first time we played was an incredible high school basketball game. Going over there is always a tough place to play. The teams they've played there this year have seemed to get run out of the gym. A lot of good teams gone over there and gotten beat pretty handily, and I thought we played a decent ball game. We followed the game plan like we needed to, but AP just shot lights out. They were 65% from 3, which that's hard to guard anybody when they're doing that. We didn't shoot the ball real well early in the game and just got down too much. The kids played their tails off. They battled, followed the game plan. AP just shot the lights out, and we're the better team last night. But can't fault our kids' effort at all last night.
Yeah, when they were here earlier in the year and back in December, right tight in there, 84-83, and then, 74-49. It's looks like they got out of the gate early in that first quarter.
Yeah, the last couple of times we've gone over there, we've gotten just put on us early, and watching some games recently versus Hudson they played Hudson on Tuesday night and got out on them really quickly, and that was one of our goals, to get off to a good start, and boy, it was really tough to get that done last night when they're making threes from everywhere, and they had 4 or 5 guys hit them, and they have 5 guys that have made 20-plus threes this year, and plus they got 2 nice inside post players. So credit them. They played a heck of a game last night, and they showed why they're one of the best teams in Class 2A.
Yeah, just looking through here, Jace had 17, Carson had 13, Corbin in there at 7. But, as far as rebound-wise, with Carson with 7, but you've got teams really keying on him now, don't you?
Yeah, and deservingly so. He's had such a good year for us, and teams are starting to sink down on him a little bit, double team him, sometimes triple team him. AP's long enough inside; they can play him straight up down there. And Carson still had a good game last night. We moved him outside a little bit, played him on the wing, hit a 3-pointer, which he's capable of doing. And so we got to find some other ways to get him more involved offensively, rather than just being inside, which he can handle. So that's something we could work on going forward. Jace had played a good game last night. Jace was really aggressive going to the bucket. had a career high and kept us in the game within reaching distance in the first half. So his best game, that's good for us going forward.
So, yeah, I guess looking at the first half, you're seemingly right in there, but that second half, I guess, what was your discussion at halftime?
Yeah,
a little bit different than maybe what Thomas had at halftime.
We told the guys at half there's no way they're going to shoot that well again in the second half, and I think they actually shot better in the second half than they did in the first half. But once again, our guys battled. And we had a couple things we wanted to do defensively and get back in transition, and we did that for the most part. We fronted in the post last night, tried to limit their post points, and I think we had our post players had 20 more points than their post players did. So it was just one of those games where it felt like we were playing uphill the whole time because they were shooting it so well from three, and they got a lot of good players. Jane Mackey really played well last night for them off the bounce, and but like I said, we were as a staff we were obviously disappointed. The kids were disappointed, but there was a lot of really good things last night. It just didn't show up on the scoreboard because AP played so well.
So take that coming off tonight, coming from last night into tonight. How do you turn that quick?
Yeah, this will be a much different game tonight. First of all, Grundy Center is a good basketball team, but their style is much, much, much different than maybe what we've seen all year. They don't shoot an exorbitant amount of threes, which the game has changed a lot over the years. A lot of teams are letting it fly, including us, and they're kind of opposite of that.
Yeah.
They're 6'4", 6'3", fairly big in the guard court. They want to kind of slow it down, throw it inside, go shoot it, go rebound, and put it back and score, get to the foul line. They're very patient on offense. They kind of got that football-type mentality. They're going to wear on you, like they did in football, run the football, and they're going to do the same thing basketball-wise, lean on you, rebound you, box out. Those things are very good at it. So, it's a little different game for us tonight. It's a tough matchup for us one-on-one with guys, so we're going to do some things differently tonight, and hopefully we can get out in transition. And the key for us right now is making shots. We haven't shot the ball like we need to against some of these good teams to give ourselves a chance. And it starts getting Carson involved early, and then hopefully Brody can get going. Brody hasn't shot the ball very well the last few games, but still doing a lot of good things for us. And offensively, we got to put the ball in the basket tonight. And then
we didn't get a chance to follow up, Hudson on Monday night. Tough loss there, 68-61. But I don't know if we jinxed it when we talked about them coming in winless and then coming out, but they were playing out of their shoes.
Yeah, Hudson had our respect from the start. I mean, they had 3 starters back from last year that won a district game at AP. They have a good freshman class, and I think you saw that. The first time we played them, they were still trying to find themselves a little bit, and they've played better as they've gone. They put it all together against us Monday night, and we didn't do a very good job defensively. When we got up by 6 there in the third, early fourth, I thought we had finally got our feet underneath us, and then they came right back with us with some big shots, and their post player, Swope, had a great game. And Hudson's going to win some games down the stretch here. They got too much talent not to, and they played AP really well on the following night, actually. So, but we didn't play at a level we needed to play at.
So, yeah, when you're looking at, they got 9 players on the floor, and they subbed in relatively early with those young kids or younger players that came in. Young coach, still trying to find his way. But, I was impressed with just the sportsmanship all around between both squads that night at the end of it. Yeah,
it was a lot of mutual respect between the two teams. We've had a lot of good battles over the years. A lot of their seniors have played for 4 years. Swope played as a freshman.
Right.
So did Hansen. Those guys have played a long time, and they have a lot of respect for our guys. And, teams might think we look past them. We didn't look past those guys at all. Hudson just went out and won the ball game, and they're playing good basketball, and our league is tough. Everyone in this league is good. Last night Columbus had Wapsie down at halftime, and Union stuck with Denver for a long time last night, so nothing's easy.
Yeah.
Nothing is easy. So, and that's how it should be. It makes us ready for tournament time.
Well, Coach, good luck tonight against the Spartans, and we'll catch up. I guess you got 2 games after this on the road, if I'm looking at it right. And back with Columbus on Monday, a week from this Monday.
Yeah, we go to Denver and go to Dyke on Friday, so a tough week for both boys and girls, but should be a fun week.
Joe, thanks for stopping up. Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
This is the Jayhawk Sports Network from Heartland Technology. I want to thank the Larson family. Sarah Larson bringing over some goodies for the Jayhawk Sports Network crew. Got some Stroop waffles. I've never had a Stroop waffle. Soft toasted waffles filled with caramel, cinnamon, and real, this makes it even better, bourbon vanilla. So I want to thank Larson family, sent us a kind note, and from Brian and the family, and hope Brian recovering down in Cedar Rapids after his accident a few weeks back, and continue to give our prayers and support to him as he recovers and is doing everything he can to get back up on his feet, moving around, and see him here in the gym. But if you do want to support Brian, we'll throw some notes in the chat on Facebook and also on YouTube to support his GoFundMe or the Venmo, or pass some support along through the Jesup Community Betterment group with their accounts. So again, Brian, we're all pulling for you. I'm sure you're joining in and following in tonight, and we'll enjoy the Stroop waffle in your honor. I just wish Luke was here to partake in it, but he snoozes, he loses, I guess. 27-25 is our score as the Jayhawks, first in the second half to score. And you're given Lang that first basket of the second half, just to make sure credit was given there, as I was talking too much about the Stroop waffle. Under 7 minutes now, third quarter. Take that dribble right side. Gardner can't get it. Lang right in there. Actually, Laney right in there to pull that down. Treptow, double team, cuts in, gets it to fall. Does draw the foul. She will go to the free throw line. Treptow, take her to the double numbers, the first Jayhawk to do so. She's sitting at 10 points right now. Shot no good. Laney Pilcher pulls that back down as Grundy center misses that shot. Laney follows what Treptow did. She puts it in. She'll go to the free throw line. She's at 8 points right now. Amanda has not missed a free throw yet tonight. That one will be good. Free throw. Builds it with Jesup now in that lead, 31-27. Redding gets that over to Gardner, who had a wide open attempt, but will take it back from Redding. Missed that long ball, comes out of bounds. Jesup with it. Bailey Redding, a junior, shooting almost 50%. 14 points per game. He's pulled down almost 6 rebounds per game coming in tonight, along with 3 assists. Treptow in the paint, kick that back out as Lang sets. 3 goes in and out. Pull down from Laney Pilcher, back out to O'Connor, steps inside 3. She has it. The machine is clicking. 33-27, Jesup in the advantage. Cross court, Redding. That one goes right through the net. Ten points for her. And now J.C. Lang looked at Treptow, takes it back to Larson. Looking at zone defense from Grundy center. Treptow takes a bounce. Cross court to O'Connor. She wants a 3. That one doesn't go. Under 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Now Redding, confident down low, double teamed. Takes a couple dribbles baseline. Almost out of reach of Gardner. She pulls that in, and Redding back with a shot. Take her to 12 points, and it's back to a 2-point margin. Jesup wanting to hang on to this lead. It will be Jayhawk possession. Dole in the game. Beck will sit down. Officials having a discussion. Angled out right side. Put him into motion. Push into Pilcher. Ducks in. Can't get the full shot off. Will draw the foul. And shoot two. Grundy Center 3. Team fouls this half. Laney is 70% free throw shooter. Right in there. She's now in double numbers. From the field, shooting almost 48%. Almost 15 points per game. She sinks that second free throw. 4:19 to go. There's going to be a timeout on the floor as Jesup will group up on a 30-second timeout. Leading scorers right now, you do have Pilcher sitting at 11 points along with Treptow for the Jesup Jayhawks. Lang has 6 as well as O'Connor with 6. Larson has 2 points to her name. Redding for Grundy Center leads the Spartans 12 points so far, 9 for Thorin. She hadn't scored for a while. Wallace in there with 5. She hasn't either. Beck has 3. Dole, a 3-pointer from the first half. Grundy Center, I believe only 2 reserves have come in the entire game so far. Again, Grundy Center in Class 2A with that ranking. You're looking them sitting at 7 overall in the latest rankings that came out. Jesup maintaining their 14th spot. I'll eventually see how that changes in the next set as they lost to AP last night. And the rankings, I think, come out every Thursday. So get a chance to try and make up next week when they hit the road to Denver. A nice win over Grundy Center tonight would sure help that maybe move up in the rankings, if not maintained. Lang misses that shot. 3:40 to go, third quarter. Redding takes a dribble, double team, wide open right side. Surprised didn't see Gardner attempt that 3. Not her role, I guess. Dribble in the lane, shot from Beck, not going to happen. Actually, shot from Thorne, not going to fall. Now Treptow, no look to O'Connor, back to Larson, right in there. Alexis Larson. She has not scored since that first quarter. She's sitting at 5 points now. 3-minute mark. Bella Dole, she comes up, touches that. Yelia Gardner, the junior, she'll take it all the way to the end. Into the hole and get that to go. That's her first basket of the game. One of the starters, Gardner. Treptow almost, actually Laney almost takes an extra step there. Nice save at the midcourt. Now Treptow on her own. Can't make it fall. Rebound, Laney Thorin, 5'11 junior for the Spartans. Bailey Redding, she uses her force to get to that basket, gets it to fall in. Extend her point total now to 14. 2:12 to go. Third quarter. Reading averaging 14 points per game. Drops that free throw in. Treptow calling up Larson. O'Connor covered. Quick pass to Treptow, and the ball's going to come off the hands of Grundy center and Dahlia Gardner. (38-36). Jesup was down at half, 27-23. They were down at the end of the first quarter, 15-12. Treptow's baseline. She's going to eye the pass out to O'Connor. Laney reaches for it. Now she's going to try and drive it. Can't make it happen. Pull that in for Kester. Jackie Kester, one of the seniors, 5'6" for the Spartans. Little sail-in shot from Gardner, not going to go. Whistle blown, and it will be Jayhawk ball. Lady Thorin will have her second personal. 4-team foul for Grundy center. Larson inbound. Nally will ricochet it back to her. And now Larson will set that offense as she crosses midcourt with 90 seconds to go in the third period. Lang, junior on this squad, hadn't played basketball for a couple of years, came back out this year and is one of the starters on a squad that has no seniors for the Jayhawks. You look at Grundy center, you only have two seniors with Kester and Lindy Bowen. That shot no good, but a wide open follow-up. Counted for Wallace. Take her to 7. Tied up at 38. Under a minute. Tight defense, and that's going to be too much time as Larson hangs on to it. Number 14, Jesup. Number 7, Grundy Center on the floor tonight. Girls basketball. Boys will follow here on the Jayhawk Sports Network. We'll close out this event on YouTube and Facebook and create a whole new event for the boys game that will follow. Second personal foul called against Larson. Grundy center inbound. Kester, right side dribble in front of Larson. Gardner off right side to Wallace. Back of the rim, no good. Natty O'Connor right there to pull it in. Triple team. Gets that off to Lainey Pilcher. Pilcher, the sophomore. Alexis Larson, the junior guard. You hear that? Oh, was that a carry? No. Officials are going to hold off on that. Lang. Jesup holding out for that last shot. They'll take it a little bit early with Pilcher. 3 seconds to go. Down floor. Gardner up. Off the backboard, no good. 38-38. Give credit to Jesup for fighting back here in this third period. Again, being down. Jesup being down at the end of the first and also at the end of the second period. Jayhawks outscoring the Spartans in this third period 15-11 to tighten that back up. So very, very crucial fourth period going to happen here. Looking ahead for Grundy Center, what their schedule holds. They will play Dyke New Hartford coming up next week, I believe on the 26th. And then they will do make sure I get my dates right here. You're looking at Dyke New Hartford back, I guess, yeah, next Tuesday. Grundy Center at Dyke New Hartford. That Thursday, they'll host AP, take Friday off, come back on Saturday, and host South Hardin. And then they'll finish the year with Gladbrook Rhinebeck, AGWSR, East Marshall, Montezuma will be their last game on the 9th before playoffs begin for the Spartans. Clock is rolling. Jesup anxious to get that ball back, take back that lead, build a margin for head coach Jordan Conrad, assisted by Jason Pilcher. Top of the key, Wallace. Peyton Wallace, 5'8" guard. Force up, wow. Bailey Redding continues to build her point total. She is the leading scorer. Take her to 17 now. And now Pilcher eyes that hoop, comes in the paint, off the board, draws the foul. Shot does go. 13 points. Laney will step up to that charity stripe. Got a 70% free throw shooter. Misses that one. Foul inside. That'll be a second personal foul against Lang. Third overall for the Jayhawks in this second half. Bring it off the front with Kester. Back of the rim, no good. Jesup. Jesup right in there. Whistle blows. And Jesup will have the possession. And here comes Treptow with it. Take that left-handed dribble, kick it out to Lang, wide open. No good. Rebound, give credit to Peyton Wallace. And that's going to get loose. Wallace can't hang on to it. And now Jesup has it. Grundy center takes it back. Under 6.5 to play. Tied up at 40. These teams back and forth very tight. We've not seen them go to their benches much. We've seen a total of 3 reserves come in between both squads. High up, Kester sees an opening in the paint, comes up, and she's going to get dinged as Pilcher, or Larson was right in there. That'll be Alexis' third personal foul, fourth of the half. And Grundy center was up by, I think at most 6 or 7 points, maybe at least that in that first half. And now Treptow sees an opening, she takes it. She loves that shot. Good credit her teammates for making that happen. 13 points now for Amanda. Kester almost sees that ball taken away by Larson, but wow. Redding, three-pointer, angled on the left. She is the go-to tonight for the Spartans, sitting with 20 points total. Again, averaging 46% from the arch, 49% from the field overall, and 14 points on average coming into tonight. Leading rebounder is Lainey Thorin on the season, pushing almost 9.5 rebounds per game. Assist-wise, Peyton Wallace right in there, a little over 3. Looking ahead to Jesup's schedule, we talked briefly about that. Losing last night, dropping their record to 12-3 overall and 8-3 in conference play with a loss 52-44 on the road. Travel to Denver on Tuesday night. Dyke New Hartford 1 week from last night, coming up on the 29th. And then it'll be February 1st against Columbus Catholic on this floor. So it'll be just like this week. Game on a Monday and a Friday. As they'll play Union at home on the 5th. Follow that back up with another Monday game against Denver. Or another Monday game, this time against Denver. And then they'll travel to Waukon the next night to finish the season before the regular season is complete. Season's not over yet. Amanda Treptow, left side, takes a shoulder in. Bounces that back out. 5.5 to go. Treptow. You're seeing a little change up in the motion of the ball. Larson trying to find that opening. She got held up a couple of possessions ago. Couldn't find an opening. Dish no look to O'Connor. Back out to Treptow. And there it is. Open up that defense. Find the hole. And get the points. 44-43. 15 points now for Amanda Treptow. Nice turnover. Jesup takes it back. Lang holds that pivot foot on that pass reception. And now Larson, corner three, rolls around, and Lang can't get there close enough to pull that down. Pushing the 4-minute mark. Dish down low, going to count in for Bella Dole. She hit a big three in that second quarter. Continues now with 5 points, and Amanda Treptow asking for the foul and gets the points. 17 points for her. Bend at the knees, gets that three-point play. 47-45. It's going to come right down to the wire, folks. Stay with us on the Jayhawk Sports Network on Facebook and also on YouTube. Redding, covered by Pilcher. Grundy Center seems to be challenged on their offense, and the push into Redding. We're going to see Laney put her hand in there, and that'll be her second personal and the team's 5th foul. And ball will stay out of bounds. We're going to see it go towards that north basket. White jerseys will have it. Here come the Jayhawks. Alexis Larson. Inbound baseline, gets it off to Treptow. She'll take the point. Picked by Pilcher. Dish to Larson. Backboard no good. In the hands of Lang. He'll set the offense again. Treptow will bring that more towards center court. Dish to Lang. Back to O'Connor. Can't find the opening baseline. Natalie takes it on her own. Rolls right side. Grundy Center with that rebound, and Peyton Wallace. That was stray pass, not going to end up in Kester's hands, one of the seniors on the Grundy Center team. And Coach Jordan Conrad would like to take the timeout. So getting official word that Luke Baldwin has officially bailed on us tonight. So see if we can get Jason Pilcher up here to join us for the boys' game. I thought we were more of a priority in his life than his daughter's volleyball tournament was. .310 to go, 47-45. Grundy Center coming in tonight, 10-2 overall, 6-0 in league play in the NICL West. Again, holding that 7th ranking, number 7 ranking in Class 2A. Jesup 8-3 in the North Iowa Cedar East League. Looking at the standings to my right, Jesup in that number 2 spot as Dyke New Hartford leads the conference with 9-0. Actually, these records are little dated, but at least that's the latest standings I see. Larson wide open right side. Little dish into Pilcher. Taking some very calculated passes. Shot missed. Grundy center now with it. Under 3 minutes to play. .220 to go. Grundy center. Has their leading scorer with Reading with 20 points total. Now Jesup getting with that 2-point margin. And there's Larson. Head down, look to go in. Reading right there to take that shot away. No teams in the bonus yet. The Grundy center playing very conservative. Take it all the way down the wire and be very calculated in their offense as Reading goes to 22 points. Ties it up at 47. And ball a little high as Kester was coming right after it. Does sail out of bounds. And Grundy center will inbound that with Beck on that far side. Here comes Wallace. Jesup eyeing that turnover. Pilcher. A little loose defense. Thorin takes a fake right, goes to the hole, can't get it, gets her own rebound, and we will see a foul. Larson will get her 5th personal, so she will go to the bench, I believe. So we will see Sailor Youngblood come in, and Alexis Larson will foul out of this contest. Substitutions being made. Larson, I don't think she realized she had that many fouls. 5 fouls, 5 points tonight. Free throw. Count that for Thorin. Takes her to 10. Grundy ahead 48-47. Well needed free throw for them. 11 points now for Thorin. 2-point lead for Grundy center. Now the O'Connor with Sailor Youngblood getting a handle on it. Now Treptow. Dish back out to Sailor. And they are going to crowd defensively. Now the O'Connor has it. Steps in, kicks it back out. 40 seconds to play. Jesup looking to try and tie it up, and a travel. A little extra step in there. We haven't seen much of that tonight. We saw quite a bit of it Monday night when the Jayhawks went to overtime with Hudson, 42-40. And now Kylie Winter enters the game. See what kind of presence she can bring inside. Grundy center is in the bonus, so they will get a chance to extend this lead. after that foul with Thorin again going to the free throw line. Kester back in the game. Beck having a seat. And Thorin was just at the charity stripe. Hit it back to back. Misses that one. But good job for Kylie Winter. She has it, tries to get it out. Grundy Center takes it back with 24 seconds to go. Happened really quick. Timeout. Actually, no, a foul right in there. Jordan Conrad was in the official's ear wanting a timeout. But instead, that'll be Lang's third personal. And Thorin missed the front of that one-on-one or the two-point play. Or two-point free throw. Or two free throw shots. We'll get that down. Drops this one, extends it to 3 points. Now to 4 points. Last 20 seconds. Treptow. Dish out to Pilcher. She gets a shot to go, draws the foul. And that'll be Thorin's second, actually third personal, I believe. Or no. That'll be the second personal against Kester. No strike, that fourth personal now against Thorin. Get that clarified. So Lainey Pilcher sitting with 15 points. Trying to make it a 1-point ball game as that free throw banks in. Get back on defense, trying to get that turnover. And we're going to see a quick foul, and that'll take Wallace, I believe, to the free throw line. Right side, no good. That's what we're looking for. Sailor Youngblood in the game. Treptow, Natalie O'Connor, Lainey Pilcher, J.C. Lang. All for the Jayhawks. Coach Conrad missed that shot. Pulled down the board from Redding, and she's going to get fouled. Ding that one against Sailor, I believe. Nope. That's going to be on Pilcher. That'll be her third personal. Double bonus for Jesup sitting right now. Redding, automatic. 23 points. Three-point game. Timeout wanted by head coach Jordan Conrad. He wants a full timeout after that free throw is made to give 24 points now to Bailey Redding, 5'8" center. Also a junior for the Spartans, who look to build on their record. Have not lost in conference play, but here on the other side of the conference, just looking back through the season to see how they've stacked up. Beat Union 62-33. Playing Jesup right now. They'll play Dyke New Hartford on next week, as well as AP. Only there are 4 games this year in the NICL East portion. How's Jesup fared across conference? At Grundy Center right now. Beat BCLUW 60-52 in the first game of the year. Yeah, just looking through that schedule. Not, I guess that's pretty much it when you're looking at NICL West. A lot more games in the Jesup schedule this year. And Grundy Center. Looking for that last second shot. Lang Not going to make it. Final 50-53. Jesup in it right to the end. Unable to get the victory 2 games in a row. Did get the overtime win on Monday against Hudson. We'll see how they can fare when they get back at it against Denver on a Tuesday. And that's probably not going to fare well for the rankings when those come out later this week. Again, final score, Jesup girls losing tonight, 53-50. Boys will follow here very shortly. Leading scorer for the Grundy Center Spartans, Redding, had 24 points, 13 for Thorin. On Jesup's side of things, give credit to Tremto. She had 18 points, I think 4 or 5 free throws in there. Pilcher ends with 16 points. O'Connor had 6. 5 for Larson, who also fouled out. Lang had 6 and had a chance to tie it up with a 3-pointer at the end. Unfortunately, didn't drop for the Jayhawks on a Saturday evening. Our next broadcast coming up shortly for boys basketball against the Grundy Center Spartans. For Anthony Baugh, our on-site producer, and camera operator Eric Clark, as well as executive producer Tony Lang, I'm Nate Clayberg from the upper patio of the South Gym. Jesup girls losing again tonight, 53-50. You can watch this game again on replay on YouTube or on our Facebook page. This is the Jayhawks Sports Network from Heartland Technology with music courtesy of bensound.com. Go Jayhawks and be safe.